Lesson 8, Caring for the Garden Ecosystem. Hello students, great job last month learning about soil, a very important natural resource. Did you know that our school garden is an ecosystem with lots of parts that are connected? An ecosystem is a community of living organisms in nature that depend or rely on one another. An example of community is our school. Our school community has many connected parts that depend and rely on each other. An ecosystem is also a community, but in nature. The parts of our garden ecosystem are connected. All the parts work together and help each other grow. Our garden ecosystem has 4 connected parts: soil life, plants, wildlife, and people. People have a lot of power in the ecosystem. Our decisions can impact natural resources and the whole ecosystem. People's choices affect the garden ecosystem and impact natural resources. A big choice people make is what fertilizers and pesticides are used in the garden. Fertilizers are substances that add nutrients to the soil, making it better for growing plants. People have the choice between chemical or natural fertilizers. Pesticides are substances that are used to prevent or stop harmful creatures or pests from damaging plants. People have the choice between chemical or natural pesticides. People's choices in fertilizer and pesticide greatly affect the ecosystem. Fertilizers and pesticides can be natural, organic, or chemicals made by people. Choosing organic, natural methods helps the ecosystem. In our school garden, we choose to use organic, natural fertilizers and pesticides. Choosing organic gardening methods helps our garden ecosystem grow and thrive. We are sustainable and conserve natural resources. Water is an important natural resource that gardeners must protect and conserve as it cycles through the garden ecosystem. Just like people impact the whole garden ecosystem, the water we use impacts the whole world. Did you know that the water that runs off from our school garden will eventually go all the way into the Gulf of Mexico? Water is always moving in nature via the water cycle. First, water runoff goes into nearby lakes and streams, then to the Mississippi River, and finally to the Gulf of Mexico. The way the land is formed, geography, naturally directs the flow of water and runoff. Watersheds are areas of land which funnel rainwater or snowflow into certain systems of streams, lakes, or wetlands. Nitrogen is a key element in the garden ecosystem. All living things need nitrogen to grow, and nitrogen cycles through all parts of the ecosystem. Nitrogen is found in both natural fertilizers, compost, and human-made fertilizers. Human-made chemical fertilizers add too much nitrogen too quickly. Extra nitrogen ends up in water runoff and hurts our natural water resources. Wow! Who knew that our little garden could impact the whole world? We have lots of fun activities this month to help us learn more about caring for our garden ecosystem. See you in our spring garden soon.